Last time, you guys had made your way into the trial of the mantle. Well, the trials. You met you found a well from which a fraction of all the emperors who have come before have been placed into the well by them drinking it. It is said to give you wisdom and understanding, but it is also said to be dangerous. To put yourself into the well and then emerge is the first step in attaining the mantle. Currently, I have Lara, Mazgas, Akane, and Onan who want to go into the well. That
Like into the well? I thought it was just like
Oh, none.
conceptually we're in.
I thought none didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't think she wanted to.
Nope. After talking to the anvil and the, no, mostly the anvil, in the well and outside the well, she was like, "Yeah, I'm in."
All right.
Because the fragments of the pillars are also in here. Because they are part of they are major parts of the mantle.
Just a second.
Has Tiamos reconsidered?
Yes.
What is his decision?
Because I think you said you wanted to go in.
Yeah.
So you...
I have reconsidered. I don't want to.
Okay.
Back.
Okay, and that just leaves Lauren.
Shakti will go in.
Okay. And Shakti in.
Beat you to it.
Okay.
Oh, Shakti's the one who gets a capital letter.
Yep. The
Favoritism.
It is. Pure and simple. Okay. So, those who are going to partake of the well, you are...
I think
do you have
Fang was
any
going in.
further questions that you want to ask the well before you start, spiritually joining in?
Oh, can...
I did.
Okay.
Lara did.
Go ahead.
Okay.
She just wanted to ask what happens to the current emperor once if we survive taking the mantle.
A faceless emperor appears, someone who you do not recognize and who has been lost in the currents of history. The emperor states, though there can be multiple wearers of the mantle at the same time, this is usually the case when an heir is decided and they pass the test. Usually it takes an adjustment period for someone to understand how to use the power of the mantle, and thus they share the burden until the user, the mantle holder, is willing to separate themselves, to retire. So it is possible for there to be 2 people or more with the mantle of the emperor.
So the current emperor won't
Well, he will not lose his power. You will only gain some.
Okay.
But they will also know that you have done this. It will be very hard. You cannot disguise a new mantle wearer. This is an act of extreme indelicacy. If the current wielder does not wish for you to be their heir. So, meta-wise, when you do this, you guys are setting off the end game. Because the Emperor isn't going to just let you have the mantle and just live your days comfortably.
Right.
So all we have to do to extend the campaign is not jump in that water.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what we do. We walk outside. We still have the unconscious guy from earlier. I just put him back where he was.
Yeah.
Surround him with empty beer bottles. He'll wake up thinking it was just a night of drinking.
Yeah.
And it was all a dream.
Cool. I support
We
this
could do all the
decision.
side quests first, right? So, gotta get 100% achievements.
Achievement unlocked. You wasted my time.
I had one final question. Is it possible for us to come back and speak with you after this? After we take the mantle?
Yes, it is possible. The first emperor of Bay arises. It is possible to come back into the well, and in fact, any room before or after this that you encountered in the trial will not exist. You'll be able to go to the temple and converse with the wisdom of the well, as you please.
Oh, great. Because I think...
Although there is a limit to what we can advise you on.
Of course.
We are.
Wait, can we talk to ourselves in the well once we have the
It is
mantle?
most emperors and empresses do not.
That might be a good idea,
as
though.
It is a disorienting process.
But the parts of us
Okay.
in the well will be able to tell us how it feels and if there's anything we should be aware of. So that, as weird as it might be a good idea to do that later.
Okay, so once Akane's in the well... Wait. Question, can you all speak the same language when you're in there? Like, need translation, or are you good?
We do not require translation. When you enter the well, you learn a secret tongue that the mantle wearers know.
Okay, so we can
We can talk to Akane,
talk
then.
to Akane. Yeah.
I don't think she'll have much to tell us, but who knows?
Oh, I think she's going to be the most vocal party member, and you're going to do a fun voice for her, too? And like
A
every
Gilbert
round of
Gottfried.
combat-
Yeah.
Every round of combat, she's going to have some fun, snarky comment to share with the group.
If you give Akane a headband of intelligence +6, she could actually have near normal peasant intellect. She would be actually smarter than Jimmy,
No, she's just Iago.
as disparaged as Jimmy is. So, who dips into the well?
I guess the people on the list. I assume Fane is going in, being an angel.
No, Fane won't.
Okay.
But Lulara does.
Okay.
And Cereman is still out?
Yeah, she's still in.
All right. And Moscus is in and Akane's in. So I guess they'll just take turns, or is it like
Or
is it like a
Moscas
hot
and
tub?
Akane can go in at you guys. I guess you could ask the well. What is the? You haven't asked the well what actually happens when we go into it.
What's the procedure? Do we like get a drink at you, or
Well,
Dip
you
our
see,
toes.
what appears to be an emperor dressed as a monk, so in extremely expensive but simple-looking robes, kind of rises up in a lotus position from the well and says, "Once you enter the well, your mind will be expanded with the wisdom of the elders. And unfortunately, the expansion of the mind is a rather strenuous process on the mind. And so you will have to survive the pain and make your way out of the well. Some who fail merely get added to the well."
okay?
And
Good luck, guys.
And
Have fun.
when you emerge from the well, you will know what you need to do you will know the next step in taking the mantle. The secret of the mantle is bound by those who have dived in the well.
Okay, I'm gonna put a ward on everyone who goes in. Like, just move the ward to each person as they go in. That's a
Okay.
+3 bonus to saves, because I assume it's gonna be a save.
That's
Uh,
good idea.
That's a relatively good assumption.
I will.
Or maybe it's going to be like you know, I assume it's going to be like maybe it's just story based.
Hey. And what do you want TMOs to rage people as they go in? Fuck you!
If we roll too well, that might just not work.
Yeah, we completely resist the well.
Yep. I'll have Mosgus ride Akane into the well when it's time.
All right.
Okay. You are not the first emperor to go unmounted, but you're the first emperor who expects their mount to survive.
She's stronger than she looks. Well,
She looks pretty strong.
Can we all go in at the same time, or do we have to go in?
Oh, you could all go in at the same time.
Could. You wouldn't get my buffs that way, but well, one versus one. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like, oh, y'all failed your save, party wipe, dead.
well, Frosty will never know because he's not going to tell
Yeah,
us.
we'll
so
never
stop,
know.
stop asking about it.
Yeah, I'm not asking.
Yeah,
I'm
remember the
assuming.
meta knowledge. As much as you want to know meta knowledge, there is some mystery. It's just like how models still wear underwear, so that there's still some mystery. You know.
Or can't turn left.
Uh-huh.
It's just weird.
And with the sound of that cat, Onan knows it is time for her to enter.
She's a little upset, so just worry.
Okay.
Onan
So-
asks, one question before she goes in. Would it be disrespectful to do a cannonball?
The monk, Serene, says, "It's your life."
Okay.
That's not chilling or anything.
All right. Well then, cannonball. And Onan is in the water.
Okay. Oh, none. Hi. Roll an acrobatics check to see how good it is.
Oh no. Onan is going face first. Okay. I have 5 ranks in acrobatics, and I'm still rolling +0.
roll your d20 acrobatics.
What happens when you get
Uh-oh.
splashed?
I don't know if she made it in.
You jump. Luckily, jumping into a well is very easy. Doing so gracefully, however, is more difficult.
Oh, grace was never the goal. Fun was the goal.
You start jumping, and your butt hits the edge of the
Oh.
well, but like it glances off the side as you go into the well. You expected it to be like water. It's not. It's both thick and light. It is, and some of it goes up your nose, I imagine, because you didn't say you reached it.
Crap.
And as you go deeper, the light coming from the top disappears. And you see a light at the bottom that you're rapidly approaching. Suddenly you're assaulted with languages, dates, people talking, and as it all roils into one kind of mystifying experience, I need you to roll a fortitude save.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That was a low roll.
You take 28 points of damage as your mind is being, as information from the wells being shoved into your mind. Roll a will save.
All right. We'll save. And since it's a failed save, I don't like to get my bonus. There we go.
You feel the knowledge start trying to eat away at what you already know, but you stop it. You hold on to your sense of self as Onan is violently ejected from the well on the other side. Roll an acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Onan takes 2 more damage as she face plants into the ground. Onan, you know the Emperor's tongue. It's a new language. It's a secret language.
Okay.
Uh,
I nearly made a very bad joke about Alara.
Oh my god.
and
But I'll leave it to the imagination.
Yeah, I think the Emperor's probably more like DJ Khaled. But pop culture references aside, Onan, you get to your knees shakily, but you are otherwise you don't feel like you're dying. It really hurts.
Okay.
And you're also not wet at all,
Interesting.
despite going into a well.
Onan goes to turn to the well and says, "Can I talk to myself now?"
A very pale vision of yourself pops up. It seems like she's disoriented.
Okay.
Hello?
You got the bad end of the straw here, probably a little bit, but
I think I'm a sliver of you.
yep. Welcome. Congratulations.
It's really loud in here.
Okay, that'll probably fade eventually. The Anvil said it was worth it. This is getting weird though. I'm gonna walk.
It's weird that you
further
didn't
away.
wait.
She, the form of Onan kind of disintegrates. Not in a, like, dead final thing, but just dissolves back into the well.
You think you'd give yourself like more than a second to acclimate to being part of a hive?
No.
It's kind of rude to yourself, which is weird to say.
I mean, I had planned on doing that before I jumped in the well, so they knew.
Oh, well, I
was
guess
gonna
that's
abruptly
fair.
take him out like that. I mean, I wanted to make sure that I was alive after I was in the well. So, like, just give a little wave, etc.
You should have thought of a code word to tell yourself.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
Who's next? Who gets ward?
I can
You
go.
can go. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Alara, take +3 to your saves until you fail a save.
What?
All your saves are +3 until you fail a save.
Okay.
Okay, well, Laura.
So Lalara, she she floats up like just above, and then she when she's above the center, she sort of like dips her toes and then sinks down, straight down.
Okay. Do you do a thumbs up as you finally go through?
Nope.
Okay. Lalara sinks down, and you feel like you're magically controlling your descent until you are fully immersed in the well, and then the well's current comes up and just pulls you deep. I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
As the well starts expanding your mind, which is already pretty expansive.
Mm,
Oh yeah, let me... Okay. Lalara, you take 37 damage as the well starts imposing its knowledge upon you. Roll a will save, please. Okay.
Ooh.
But you prevent the well from destroying anything of your core self. You stay true as you find yourself back in control of your levitation, and you're just on the opposite side of the well, now floating, your toes dipping in, just lightly touching the well. Your eyes are bleeding.
cool. That's such a cool image. That's such a fucking cool image because she's like all white and silver and like
And she's
porcelain
floating above.
skinned, and she's like, and then she's got blood tears. That's so cool.
That's going on the cover page of the book. That is this campaign.
It's so cool.
Awesome. So, I assume you float over to the edge of the well and settle down.
Lots of noises coming from Alexandra's end.
I think a
Surprise.
motorcycle just went through her room.
Very fast.
I didn't even see it.
Okay. Well, Lara floats to the edge of the well, and slowly, sort of the levitation magic fades. You touch the ground again. You also know the Emperor's tongue, and it really hurt to learn it.
Who's next?
Who's that?
I can wander.
Oh, Nun
on.
says this as she's like bleeding from an ear. And like from her slightly bruised nose because she face planted.
And I guess Moscas needs ward.
I would prefer the
Probably.
ward. She'll be fine.
Okay.
So
Moscas gets ward.
and before Muskus goes in, he casts freedom of movement on himself and Akane, in the hope that it would help. We'll see if it matters. And instead of glooping through, they kind of just
Destria, bless myself and my bird.
bless this ravaged body, and they just slip through the liquid as if it wasn't there.
The wells, as you get in, you notice the lip of the well, but the edges don't seem to exist once you're in. It just is an expanse of gray, and a strong wind blows behind you, pulling you towards a point of light in the distance. You reach it far quicker than you should, and the blistering speed only exemplifies or amplifies the searing pain as knowledge is just imprinted across the front of your mind. Roll 2 fort saves.
That's an awful perception roll.
What are you trying to perceive?
Anything that might be missed normally.
Okay, you're looking and you're seeing snippets of memories and that are definitely not your own. You see like a memory of some empress's childhood, and you look below and you actually see a mass of sort of complete souls, not the fragments above that you're going through, but those who failed.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Oh, damn. Didn't expect her to pass that.
Akane, you, Mosgus. Oh, Akane seems to be in pain and very uncomfortable. As this is not an experience a rock is generally supposed to have. However, Akane takes 16 points of damage, and Mosgus takes 14, as you both succeed in your fort saves.
Nice.
However, now you need to do the will save to see if you can process the sheer amount of information being thrown at you.
I'm okay. Don't know if this really matters for Akane.
You can do a ride check.
Yes, that was my plan. Let's do a ride for her will save. Oh my god, it's actually the same. There we go.
Both Akane and Mosgus are launched out of the well and nearly hit the ceiling, which is a grand ceiling, but it's like 60 feet up. Stopping and sort of turning before you hit it, Akane spirals down, Mozgus just, it looks like his face just has bruises from something hitting him. And Akane has lost a few feathers here and there. But it seems like they have survived. Both Akane and Mozgus know the Emperor's tongue.
That's actually great. She knows a language. Wait, does that mean I can talk to her right now?
I
You
mean,
can try.
oh, no, the Lara can too.
Well, you know what? Let's save that for later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shakti,
fun-
you're up. Shakti.
Talk to me.
Alright, I have 2 questions, but one I'll save for a minute. From
Yeah.
now. If I am to turn into a dragon, what does happen to my bird? Like, because I have it on a cage on me. Like, what happens?
Oh,
What's the
okay.
stuff I'm
So your bird,
You have a bird?
I do.
she has a bird familiar that she keeps out of combat because it's
Oh.
meant for combat.
It's a
Oh.
spirit bird of my
Oh.
people. Anyways.
Well, you should probably just leave the cage, like take it off of your person and leave it outside, because unless your familiar's in a extra dimensional space, it's going through the well. If you go through the well.
Yeah, I thought that might happen. Alright, so I'm going to go take my cage over to Tiamos. Like, please keep her safe. Or him. Please keep him safe. And
Okay.
the next part I will need help with. So, I want to do Exotic Form of the Dragon 3.
Okay. So I assume you want to be a huge dragon?
Yes. Will I fit in the wall? Is it too big?
You can fit.
No,
You can fit.
Akane fit in the well and she's huge.
Okay.
So
Okay.
You just gotta squish a little. It gets
This
bigger,
is-
trust me.
Damage reduction and all this stuff. I don't know how to deal with all these numbers right now. Because I don't know what they do. But
I think the
I'm
only
not-
thing that matters is the changes to your saves for this.
Okay. I don't know how to implement
Do you
them.
get changes to saves from that form?
You get increased constitution.
Oh, yeah.
And so it would be the
Yeah.
main thing you'd get from this is
Plus
a
four.
+4 bonus to your fortitude save.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good idea.
So you transform into a sovereign dragon, huge in form. You feel powerful. You feel draconic. And then you look at the well, taunting you below.
I guess glide over to it and kind of like circle around and like rest on its surface. Like,
Okay.
spiral.
Okay, you spiral, and as soon as you touch the surface, you quickly sink.
Ooh.
And as if the well was anticipating this and just pulled you in. You find yourself spiraling through the dark towards a light in the distance. You feel as almost physical blows are raining on you. Roll a fort save. As just knowledge is as magical power and knowledge is slammed into your form. Okay.
That's a good save.
You take 15 damage as you manage to weather the blows and lessen them. Now roll a will save.
Okay.
Remember, you get an additional +3 from our dear friend Onan.
Oh.
So you don't get the 4 from the dragon, but you do get a 3 from. Okay. And
Nice.
you too manage to retain your sense of self as you emerge from the well. The well does not change you so much. You now know the Emperor's tongue. Write that down as a language in a note. All of you have emerged from the well. Bruised, slightly bloody, but more knowledgeable. All of you collectively know the next part, of this ritual sometimes changes between each emperor / empress, but that when you do a small ritual at the altar above, you will need to defend the well from outsiders who wish to destroy it for any number of reasons. Because doing the ritual to get to the next, test, and where you would then accept the mantle or further tests, leaves the well vulnerable for a brief instant. And in that instant, several outsiders will come to try to destroy or consume the well.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Last call for anyone who wants to get in, because after that I'm going to heal us up, and then we're not going to want to heal anyone again. We're all happy?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Let's
Let me roll some cleric numbers.
let's talk with ourselves in the well later, after they've. I've
Formed?
I had the idea of, in my mind, when I went in, that I would seek out any information I could about the current emperor and the Phoenix Queen, things like that. So
Okay.
if he remembers, then he'll probably have
heals
some
26.
things.
Okay.
I don't know if people in the well can do anything to other people in the well, but we'll find out.
Okay. So, you, everyone who was damaged, or just everyone in general, heals 26 hit points.
Awesome.
Cat, what are you doing?
Meow.
Meow, I'm a cat, motherfucker. Meow, there fucker.
Ow.
Okay, so once people have healed their damage, you guys now need to decide how you will defend the well from the outsiders that will come in the time of the breach.
Are they coming from the big stone slab with a towel on it up north?
That's where at least one of you needs to be to do the ritual.
Okay.
But they will likely be appearing out of around the crystals that surround the dais that holds the well.
Can I just May wall that off?
That would stop them for a bit, you think?
And you know
Would
what?
slow
That's
them
pretty
down.
good. Even just slowing them down.
Yeah, if you can delay half of them, that's perfect.
Alright, I have only one wall of ice loaded in.
Okay, so because you're as cold as ice. Okay.
How much time do we have before they appear? Or do we trigger it?
They will appear pretty much instantly once you start it, because
Okay.
that's the only instant that the well is vulnerable.
So, yeah, here, I'll just...
Hemisphere of ice equal to you can have a 15-foot radius, like dome of ice around the well if you'd like, or you can do a 110-foot square
Alexandra,
per level.
sorry, your kitty's being loud. Can you
I'm
mute?
sorry. Sure, a second. No, off me. God damn it.
Yeah, I can do the hemisphere of ice over.
The
of
well?
the well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me move people's characters away so that they don't get bits and pieces of them. And a 15-foot
What?
radius.
Can you freeze the well?
Well, she can freeze the air around the well so that they can't. They have to go through the wall before they can touch it. The well isn't made of water.
It's kind of water.
It's a liquid.
My
Of some kind.
though I can't do things only like fresh and salt water. Like that's the only like liquid that I can. Which that was something that came up earlier in the campaign. There was like
You have
weird acid
a snow shape thing that allows you to shape existing water.
I was trying to freeze specifically, like it was when we were in that first dungeon, guys. That's
Oh
like,
yeah, the what's it called? The big tentacles.
The tentacle
like,
thing that
cone
grabbed
monster
us.
at the bottom.
yeah. And I was wondering if I could freeze that stuff that was written, but I couldn't
Yeah, wow, that
because
was
it
a
was
while ago.
water.
So, you create a dome of ice over the well. It's going to last for like 13 minutes. Okay, Alexandra becomes invisible. The way I'm going to mark that is giving you a ninja hood on your token. You too can add little things to your tokens to let you know that stuff's happening. Like I can add the little wings and halo symbol to Shakti to show that she's now in form of the dragon. The system, Roll20, is magic.
My God.
Okay, so we have one
I'm
person
putting down.
invisible.
So these two red things on the ground here, those are. I have two castings of fire seeds, focused fire seeds actually, that I'm putting down into two separate bags next to those crystals.
Okay.
And I'm just going to ready an action to. Can I like spellcraft if these crystals have any relation to certain planes?
You could roll a knowledge to the planes.
20 plus knowledge of the planes. 9. 26.
While these crystals could be found on other planes, there's no specific plane that these crystals would be found on.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna combine. Yeah, no, I'll hold with these. These where they are, and hopefully two fire demons don't come out because this won't do much.
You know what? That's a good point. Do you have protection from energy or none?
Not at the moment.
All right. Well, did they say specifically demons were coming through?
Outsiders.
Outsiders.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna
Yes,
give
that could be.
I'm gonna give everyone protection from energy from fire and lightning or acid. What do you guys think?
Acid, maybe. Lightning, maybe. I don't know.
I could do cold.
Yeah, ice means we can. Yeah, play around with the large.
Yeah, you know what?
Storms and such.
Actually, yeah,
before.
that's even better. I'll do fire and
All right.
ice. I'm also casting Divine Power myself and Akane and Magic Vestment
Okay.
and other.
Oh wait, I totally have protection from energy communal.
Well, then pick another one.
Acid.
Okay, so everyone now has a 120-point shield, separate shields, against fire, acid, and what, lightning?
Cold.
And cold. Fire, acid, and cold. So please make a note of that. I will also write it down.
I'm gonna cast haste.
Ooh.
divine power on myself, and
Divine power's good.
what's the greater magic weapon?
I'm gonna
Okay.
throw Splinter spell resistance on Saramin and Shakti, and I will keep track of that.
Okay.
Can I do something?
Of course.
Can I?
I mean, you could start a sleet storm somewhere already.
I am thinking that I want to cast greater heroism,
Mm-hmm.
probably on.
Who do you think will be making big or a lot of melee attacks?
Mozgus and or Bird.
Okay.
I think.
Probably, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'll be in there.
Okay, so I'm going to touch Mozgus's shoulder.
And what's this do?
+4 bonus on attack rolls, saves, skill checks, immunity to fear, temporary HP.
And the temporary hit point is equal to her caster level, so 13.
Okay.
And we've got a beacon of luck too.
Back.
Okay.
So not damage, just attack rolls. Okay.
Yeah. And I guess as she touches Mozgus, with bloody tears running down her cheeks.
Why haven't you cleaned yourself up yet?
I mean, I just got here. Besides, I like the look.
Morale bonus.
Fair.
She says something inspirational. Something inspirational. I'm not very...
You can do
Wow.
or the literally something inspirational. Tap shoulder. Heroism!
Your future empress, right there. Those with the speeches.
She has time.
I guess she says for the greater good, and then whatever. I don't know.
Frosty, what's that
Unless
luck thing
anything
do?
justified. That's beacon of luck.
No, what's it do?
So bonus to throws, and then if you want to, you can use it. Re-roll a saving throw,
Ooh.
but you can only do that once
Okay,
while you're in the.
fun.
Since I need to step away for a minute. Should I roll?
Initiative.
Should I roll my initiative?
Yep. You guys can sort of pre-roll your initiatives because stuff's gonna start happening fast and furious.
I also cast see invisibility.
Ah.
That's a good idea.
You know what? I'm gonna cast that on myself and Akane as well.
I have true seeing from last time. Can I just keep that?
Oh,
Let's see. What's the duration?
Guys?
sorry, I'm casting
Guys,
True
I have
Sight.
a bad feeling about this.
You mean the regular
Alright.
everyday feeling?
No, look at my
No, I
last
know.
roll.
That's regular everyday Alexandra right there.
You still have True Sight from last combat on.
Okay, cool.
I'm also gonna cast spell resistance on myself and Akane.
You know what?
Okay.
You did.
Nice.
You still
Holy
did better
shit.
than me.
Why?
Okay.
It's because we didn't take the mantle.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
get
Oh
fucked.
god, even though none doesn't have the
I'll
highest
be back in
initiative
a
one.
sec.
I'm nailing it. Something's gonna pop out of a portal. I'm just gonna fucking slam it.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Oh,
take
do I
one of
still
these
have
seats
ice
back.
body on?
Uh,
Ice body.
How long
Yep.
does that last?
1 minute per level. So I
yep,
guess
you still have it. Because True Sight has the same. You guys,
I'm taking
guys
back one of
spent,
my buffs.
You guys spent probably about 10 minutes arguing, and then doing the well bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys used it for 1 minute before. You have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, that's fine.
that's not great. But,
That's 20 combat rounds.
We
so
never
that's-
last to combat. The combats don't last more than 4 rounds with us.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna die or win, like.
I'm taking back one of the bags so
Okay.
that the monkey can bomb someone with it.
Okay.
And do they have different words, or are they the same word to activate both?
Different words.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm also gonna cast Resist Energy Lightning on myself and Akane. And everyone else in the group. Because why not?
Okay.
Oh, you have another?
I have Resist Energy, not
Oh, resistant. I got
which
you.
is 30 points of resistance for every attack.
Do you have one more resist energy? Like single?
Sorry?
Do you have like a single resist energy? Single person?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Can
not
you put
resist-
fire on the monkey?
Sure.
Because otherwise, the
So
monkey
wait, how many
is
people?
now-
How many people? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, exactly.
All right. Resist fire means I could maybe get away with bombing the monkey.
I mean, you shouldn't.
Maybe. Actually, no, I would not. It's only 5, right?
It's 30.
It's resist 30?
Yes.
Yep.
It levels up.
Okay,
At
yeah.
level 11, it becomes resistant.
It's really good.
Okay. The monkey could literally take this whole thing and not take any damage from his bomb that does over 300 damage. It's 16d8
I
plus 270.
I do feel like there should be some tinkering on that spell, but
And we can do that
later.
after this
Yeah.
session.
I'm just saying, like, that's a... they didn't plan that spell
Yeah,
at all.
that-
I'm
there's
actually using
also-
them separately. I'm lying. It's 8d8 plus 136. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I could have put them together. No, actually, if that's 2 separate words, I can't. That's good ruling. All right. Are we ready to go? Check these
Okay.
leftovers. We want to take a quick break.
Well,
Why don't we take a quick
Yeah.
break because we're still waiting for people to come back. I'll be.
Ian, are you leaving too?
Do you have a question?
Yeah. On the dragon form, does that stack with the scales?
Yes.
Okay, it does. All right. I
Oh,
think
oh wait. So the dragon form. What's the?
dragon form 3 gets 8 natural armor.
If it, let's see, 8 natural armor. It's untyped. It would stack with everything.
Okay. I was just making sure the scales you gave weren't intended to be part of that or something.
Oh. Yeah, that's actually right because.
Because they're you made the scales untyped.
Yeah. So no, I'm going to say that Form of the Dragon 3 will not give you an additional 8
Okay.
armor bonus.
All right. So that brings me down to 50.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I can't make my bird big after making it into the dragon form 3, right?
No.
Okay.
no,
Because it's
you
size differences, yeah.
It's a size.
Even though
thing.
it's not changing size. But...
There's a spell I think called Legendary Proportions or something like that that allows you to embiggen any type of creature
Oh.
by a size category. But I think that's a druid spell. You might have to ask Frosty if he can know it.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll be back.
Well, I don't know why me and Saruman are bothering to protect this well.
Because you're part of the team.
Because we're all friends.
Are we?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done much role playing in this campaign, but we've been
But we
living
spent all this
together.
time together.
Yeah, we've been living on a bird for half the time.
I have literally known you guys for a month.
Yeah,
Give or take.
but it's like a
You've
long
known-
time together.
You've known me for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because we're bash buddies.
Yeah.
Like, normally you're like, oh, I've seen that person a few times. This month it's like, no, we've seen each other eat, sleep, and shit behind trees for a month.
Excuse me. I don't eat or sleep or shit.
Well, there were still 2 hours. Still gotta sleep for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming shit for not 2 hours, but you know. Might be a little
The
awkward if
most
that was part of the
epic.
deal.
It must be weird to like take off your ring of sustenance after
That's why you shouldn't.
wearing it.
Yeah,
You just
that's why
never-
you never do it.
Yeah. I assume that would be a bad hangover.
Yeah.
Be like, guys, let's all take them off and party for a night.
I mean, you could still drink while wearing it.
It's basically your wedding band.
Man, you know what? That would be a great wedding ring in universe. It's like, oh, honey, this is the wedding ring. Now you never have to sleep again. I saved for months. It's the Pathfinder version of a diamond ring.
Something, a better way to spend your nights.
I'm back.
You're back.
Welcome back.
What happened?
Everyone went off as well. But I think we're ready to go once everyone's back.
I've returned.
I have returned.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna move this fire seat. This is the radius it has. I'm gonna move it here.
What is why is there a guy in the bottom with an X?
That's the unconscious person from the previous room.
Oh.
They were all like, "Oh, you can't do this. This is treason," and we were like, "Okay."
Wait, did I use True
No,
Seeing
but,
last
you know.
round? Last game? Last
I don't think you did.
Okay. Because I only have
Someone
one
did.
True
Well,
Seeing
Laura
left.
did. But
Okay.
I don't think you did.
I'll need to buy more. Oh well.
Okay. Now, are we all here?
I think so.
Yep.
Sound off. No, I'm sure we're here. So, it is now time. Who is going to do the ritual at the altar to start it? And how are you guys going to position yourself around the ice-domed well?
I say Lalara should do the ritual because she's long range,
Okay.
That
Makes sense.
whereas the rest of us kind of want to be. So, which crystals? All the crystals are threatening?
Not all. You don't know which ones they will come out of, but they will come out beside.
These big ones, not these little ones.
Oh well, they'll come out beside any of these crystals. Probably not all of them.
Okay.
But some.
Okay, so I guess
You don't know.
I'll
Ian, can you
I'll
make
sit
me
right here.
Large. I'm going form of the dragon.
Form of the Dragon,
Form of the Dragon
2 or
2.
3?
2. I used 3 the previous. There we go.
And
And Akane is also a dragon currently
okay.
because it is actually.
Should
better.
I go dragon? Can I go
You
dragon?
probably should for
totally.
your
Yeah.
health. Like it's a good deal. And then you get to do extra breath weapons.
Would I
Oh shit!
still be able to use my weapon?
No.
You wouldn't be able to use your weapon. You would get all those natural attacks though off of your higher strength bonus.
I have
That's
an
okay.
idea.
What's your
Everyone,
idea?
you can't ready a full round action, but you can ready a standard action. Everyone ready your breath weapons. And when something comes out, we're just gonna fucking blast it.
So
Um,
also you get to decide where your Pantherian golem is going to be.
Oh, that's what that fucking thing is. I'm like, what's with the Egyptian statue?
It's the closest I think I could
No,
get.
it's fine. I thought it was part of the room, and I'm like, I don't remember us talking about that.
I'm confused. I thought we were on a different side of the well. Are we all on the
Oh
same
no,
side of the well?
like when you went through the well, it looked like you were being thrown through to a different side. You all got spat out of the way.
Oh, okay.
It was a metaphysical journey. The one that beat you the shit out of you. The best kind of metaphysical journey.
Seems like
So just if you need to, you can zoom out and see the room, and you can decide where you would want to be. Because someone has to be by this big altar.
Oh, you should
And-
make. Are you being huge? Chelsea? Are you gonna be
Me?
a dragon?
I
You can
am
cast
not-
Wall of Dragon.
I'm not sure where my dragon information is.
Oh, I can get that for you. Give me a second.
Here, Chelsea, I have messaged it to you. Oh, like on your sheet. Did you actually
Yeah.
program it in?
I can. I have a
Mm.
copy paste. If you can link me your sheet, I can do it for you.
Sure.
Is the size bonus to Constitution's rather nice.
Super good.
Also, as a note for everyone using Form of the Dragon, the natural armor bonus is just included in the scale of the dragon. So
Well, you get
don't
2
get
extra,
additional.
actually. The dragon form will give you 2 more.
yeah. But effectively, I'm not letting them stack.
No. It seemed that way at first. I'm like, hey, how about that?
Yeah. Bark skin does stack though. And I gave most of you that in the previous session.
Oh yeah. Welcome to high level D&D. It's buffs. So
I
many
still
buffs.
can't become a dragon yet.
No, you. Oh yeah, you need to meet. You guys really need to meet with her patron.
We don't really
No,
like
we've got it scheduled.
This is kind of
Yeah.
They're a
Yes.
hard dragon to reach.
Because then you can also do a bite, 2 claws, 2 wing attacks, and a slap attack, all sneak attacks. Just
Sneaky huge dragon.
well, when invisible.
Invisible, yeah.
Hashtag invisible.
Okay, Chelsea, so your health just went way up.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's
so
down at
she
the buff
went
section.
huge.
Yeah. So now she has like 145 health as a fucking witch.
Buffs.
Try not to friendly fire the breath weapons. Especially those of us who are Sonic.
Holy
Yo.
shit!
I feel a little bit.
I didn't know this existed down here.
Oh yeah, that section is great. That's like amazing.
Are you feeling currently a bit small?
I'm feeling a little bit small.
Same.
I can get you guys big if you want.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I wouldn't say no.
Do you have a large person?
I do.
Oh, fucking do it on TMS, absolutely.
Come here, TMO.
That didn't sound creepy at all.
Hey,
That's what you sound
you
like when
see
you're-
a huge silver dragon looking down at you.
Hi.
It doesn't help that you're
I actually
right.
have 2 of them prepared. Who else wants it?
Hey,
the monkey.
Stack.
I'm loving this cackling.
Oh, the little monkey needs it, clearly.
Oh, my range is 55 feet. Are you?
Oh, for enlarged
Oh, there
person.
you are. Oh, okay, yeah.
So tiny down there.
Touch.
Whee! Doesn't help that you're opposite sides of the dragon spectrum with
Fire
tricks in
and
the end.
dice, yeah.
Can I enlarge my cat?
It's a
Well,
large
your cat's
person.
currently piloting your golem.
Well, can I enlarge my golem?
No.
No.
The golem's immune to pretty much all forms of magic, including buff spells.
Is it immune to breath weapons?
Depends on the weapon.
It's probably best to just not include the Pantherian.
That's fine. I was just curious.
Alright, we ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do
How
this.
wide are cones?
You should get
So
a
if you
cone
have a
template.
60-foot cone,
It'll be 50 for this one.
okay.
Yes.
If you have a 50-foot cone, it's a 90-degree.
Okay.
So you choose which square from which it emanates from you, and then it's like a 90-degree wedge.
Okay.
Because if you guys are just gonna breath. So, it looks like fire. Do not worry. It does not need to be fire.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh, holy shit.
This is how
Okay.
big a 60-foot breath weapon is.
Don't we have 30-foot breath weapons?
Depending on which form of the dragon you're in.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have a 40-foot cone.
Okay.
What is the next dice up for?
I'll be right back.
You know what?
Oh, for your hammer,
Yeah,
it does 2d6. It now does 3d6.
Cole.
How about everyone stand up on the middle, and then we just turret ourselves out and not hit each other. Let's be on top of the well.
Where
Let's
is
kind of put all our eggs in one basket.
Where is the
vis-a-vis
fun in
getting
that?
fireballed?
We're fine though.
The ice might not be.
Yeah,
We want
but
them to decide between their objective and being safe.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
We
Heck,
could
I
move
kinda wanna
after the
take up
breath
a-
weapons.
Corners, but that's not. That's not a good idea.
All right, well then I guess I'll stand. If the Pantherian's fine, I'm gonna stand here-ish. And yeah.
Oh no! Oh jeez, I've taken the text with me.
Oh no!
No, Ian, that information about the shields is wrong.
How so?
It's acid, shield, and electricity resist.
Oh,
Zach.
Yay!
Hey.
okay. You guys are prepared.
Awesome.
You're around. You're ready to just blow this place down with a ludicrous amount of breath weapon. You ready your breath weapons, except for Lilara, who actually has to, do a ritual. And
Can I use my prayer beads?
yes, you can.
And I'm going to ready to blow up the thing, honestly.
Okay. So, emerging. Okay, let's see that. There. Emerging from the crystals. Actually, yeah, this one. And there. Boom, boom. God damn it. Okay. There's too many things on too many layers. Emerging, I'll call it south. Two daemons. Let's see. I'll get a proper description of them. Just be as I want to. These corpulent four-armed fiends are covered in yellow-orange dragon scales, and draconic rings sprout from its back. You guys could roll. I guess you guys could roll. Knowledge of the planes. Okay. Lauren knows the most about these ones. They are called Sakrok demons. They are chaotic evil. They are immune to fire and mind-affecting effects. And they are creatures of... They are called tyranny demons, and they have some mind control powers and a special breath weapon that can do fire and acid damage. Also, they are known to... If someone successfully resists their attacks, they can slowly but surely instill guilt in the creature that's resisting, and it becomes harder for that creature to resist.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Emerging from the rock, from the crystals beside Shakti, is a tall 10-foot tall humanoid hidden behind plates of elaborate golden armor the spaces in between revealing flesh of black stone. Knowledge of the plains. Also, its eyes seem to be cog wheels.
I should stop rolling.
Okay, Lauren knows that, and Lauren and Tiamos know that this is an inevitable, a creature of law that seeks down lawbreakers, called a Marut. And its fists strike with thunder and lightning, and can blind people or deafen them. They are powerful melee combatants. And emerging, yeah, I know.
What?
And emerging from this rock up here are two women in brilliant armor riding Pegasi. You realize? Oh yeah, well armored with spears that seem to travel with lightning around them. More knowledge of the plains.
Do it anyway.
Okay.
Ha!
And you do have an intelligence bonus to that because all knowledge skills have an intelligence bonus to them. They are Valkyries riding Pegasi. Okay. And now I need to roll. I'm just gonna have them.
One. That's one.
Roll. Yeah.
It's
Roll
fair.
different.
As long as they're not attacking the same person, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So the demons got 13. So the demons are the one in the south. The Valkyries. Oh, sorry. I realized that I have entirely the wrong music for that. Let's see. Ride of the Valkyries. For some reason, I am unable to spell what Valkyries are. So I'm just going to... Okay. And for the Valkyries, they also get a +3 to their roll, so I will see what they get. Oh, no. That isn't what I wanted. Ah, the Valkyrie's gone 14. Oh, yeah, baby. And the Marut also has +3. I swear I didn't choose this just so I wouldn't have... And they go on, I'm going to say 8, because Lalar's on 9.
Christ.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Do we get to use our ready to actions? Those of us
Oh,
who...
totally. They appear before you. You have a split second to try to identify what they are, and you realize all of them are outsiders related to... Oh, wait. That's... Chelsea doesn't... Everyone needs this. It doesn't just need to be a message to Chelsea. That is the initiative. You guys can do your readied actions. So, I'm going to start with just the top of the initiative.
Damn,
Mozgus.
I'm way at the bottom.
I don't, because I'm not within range without hurting someone, so...
Okay, you can choose not to do a readied action. Oh, none.
No, Nun's ready to action was more of a when something gets in range of the fire thing. And as these are just outside of her range, she's going to wait for them to charge.
Wait,
Okay.
you can't breathe on them?
I could.
She
I'm gonna wait for one to walk through this
readied
door.
an action to say the command word to explode
Oh,
her.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now... okay, Shakti. You do have a Marut right next to you. You can breathe on it. Lauren, you can use your breath weapon.
Sorry, my mic was off. I am going to use my breath weapon.
Okay, which breath weapon? From the form of the dragon, or your the one from your character?
What?
Remember, you got one from the books, one from the form of the dragon. Why don't you? Which one? Just tell me the damage of the one that that you want to do, because you have the one in front of you.
Well, I was just going to use the one from the form of the dragon.
Okay, great.
Well,
So, I do believe that is
Oh.
12d6. Okay,
Okay.
nice. Okay, and the Marut,
Should be Sonic. Yeah.
it is Sonic.
Sanic.
Sanic. The Marut doesn't actually have any defensive abilities against Sonic, but it does have a reflex save, so it's
Yeah,
going to
Sonic.
try to make the reflex save. Sonic's rare. It fails.
You know why?
You do 42 damage to it.
You know why they can't defend against it?
Why?
It's too fast.
Yep. So fast! Ah, fuck!
Also, they're literally machines designed to break.
Now, Saruman, you don't have a breath weapon. I know.
No.
But, so you don't get your ready to action to use a breath weapon. Did you have a ready action to do anything? Like, you could do a ready action to move next to, like, move up to someone.
Sure.
So that the
I'll-
next round you can murderate their face.
I'll go up when I'll take a step forward.
Okay, you're invisible and you take a step forward. Laura, you were doing the ritual, so you got no action. Sadness.
Yeah.
And Tiamos, you can either breathe on the Valkyries or breathe on the.
I'm gonna try
On a
breathing
demon.
on the Valkyries.
Okay.
That's set the bombs off or destroy them.
It's a big pillar of fire. So
yeah, probably
would-
then. Either way, it
Okay.
wouldn't actually affect the enemies.
Sadly, Tiamos. The fire is a good idea. So, they are going to try to roll reflex saves. I do believe that those are 2 passes. You still do damage, you just do less.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I do
So-
believe that it is 13d8 damage.
Yeah.
And after this, after your surprise round, while you roll the damage, Tiamos, Moscus, do your turn.
Okay.
As
I am...
the ground beside the Valkyries explodes.
God, I keep accidentally grabbing the cat. So let's see. I'm gonna turn this way. And be like, hey, look, it's a big thing. I'm gonna charge this one.
Okay. So that's 35.
Can I do Bane demons, or does Bane have to be kind of more specific?
Bane has to be more specific, and that's not a demon, that's an inevitable. It's a creature of law.
I'm just gonna ignore Bane for this fight,
Okay?
just to make it.
You could definitely do Bane outsider evil and affect the demons,
You know what?
but that's later on.
Yeah, I'll wait since I don't have to do it this turn.
Okay.
So Moscus. That's the to hit.
My golly, I think you hit.
My God.
Destria,
Worst
hear my prayer.
possible roll. And
Okay, you hit its AC, and I assume you do not have a chaotic weapon, but you still do damage to it anyway.
holy shit, Akane. Oh wait, no, that was the grapple. My bad.
You have
That's-
roll to hit. I'll keep that grapple roll.
That's the hit.
You hit, and it is
Shit.
grappled.
And here's some
45.
damage. Ooh, bam.
Okay.
Akane swole right now.
Well, because form of the dragon.
I know
right?
it's great.
They laughed at me when
She's
No
almost 200
more.
health now, with some temp health. All right,
Such power.
That's my turn.
And let's see, do they this one its CMD is 43. You
Okay.
beat it.
I nailed it.
Okay, that's Moscus's turn. Oh none. It is your
Oh,
turn.
none is going to breath weapon. Well, better late than never.
Okay.
Is there any way I
You
can
can
sort of-
do it in a way that does not hurt your friends.
Okay. So Anon, sad at seeing her precious berries destroyed, turns to these enemies and shouts "Law," and does her 13
Go.
No, that's if Jimmy ever becomes a dragonborn.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Do I do 13d6 or 13d8 with my inherent breath weapon from the dragon scales? Or the dragon blood, I guess. Because I've got 13d6 written, but it's d8s for the other one.
If it's, I do believe that because it's a piercing breath weapon,
Alright.
I think it's
55
D8.
damage they both take.
55. Okay, they do get their damage reduction because your weapon isn't cold iron and lawful, but it's still. They have to make a reflex save. Yes. Okay, they still take damage. They just take less damage.
Oh god, Kong has the freaking aura.
What?
Oh, sorry. The aura I put on for the blessing thing was on the wrong person.
That's...
And Kong is going to fly over here
Okay.
to do his paladin pose of power and not take the attack of opportunity.
The horrific attack of opportunity that would come, yes.
And if that's only 70 feet, he's going to fly there, drop a bag, and fly the rest of the way. Though I can't activate it till my turn.
Okay. It is now Shakti, your turn. There's a nasty looking law outsider right next to you. And it is likely going to smash your face if you don't smash its face.
Was it grappled?
It's currently grappled, so it's probably not as deadly. You could focus on the demon to your south. You currently can't see the Valkyries because there's a giant hemisphere of ice, but you do hear that there's stuff happening on the other side, so you assume there's enemies.
And then the readied breath weapon still counts as a breath weapon, right? So we can use it every 4 rounds right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So you would have to, you would be able to use it in 2 rounds.
Okie dokie. Cool. I'm going to fly. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, so
Are you going to dimension door behind it and do your full attack? Because you are a dragon. You can't just fly at it.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, growl.
I was just gonna fly at it, but I mean I could.
But you'd get to do your full attack if you did the teleport behind.
It's a dragon. It's so strange.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I need to enter.
Okay, so do for sake of simplicity, do your attacks, do your 2 hits as the let's see, do 3 attacks at your normal high base attack bonus, so something, or the normal to hit for your daggers, which would be something like plus 18, plus 20,
18.
and then do 3 attacks at plus 13.
Okay. And I want to use a free action to make my claws into ghoul claws.
Oh yes, you can do that. That's actually really nasty because you now just have like better dragon claws that are now ghoulish.
It's better at mind effects.
Yeah, it's immune to mind effects, but it's not immune to paralysis.
We're not, right? So here we go. Okay, so I want a dimension door there.
Yep.
Like behind it, I guess. What is my reach?
Your reach is 10 feet.
All right.
So you could be there and do actually, yeah, I do believe it's 10 feet. Let's see.
Oh. Okay, just shy. All right, that works. But I want a dimension door. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, doing that. Attacking.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Now, something that I found not relevant to what you're doing right now. So, okay. So, roll one more at plus 13 and two more at plus 18. Okay, so the 30s hit. Could you roll another plus 13 because you had a fumble? And I want to see if it's a critical fumble. Sadly, it is. So you are not used yet to fighting with your draconic form. And that 13 was you trying to use your wing to attack someone, but now it's in an awkward position. So for the next round, you can't fly.
Wait, I don't have wings. Do
Yes,
I?
you do.
What? I'm a
Form of the
I'm
Dragon 3 gives you wings.
But I'm a sovereign dragon. I had wings.
Oh! Huh.
Yeah, you got a
Like
gore
I
attack.
don't get a
instead.
wing attack. I get gorge attacks.
Oh, okay. So you're correct. I was looking at the wrong one. I was wrong. Write that down. There's a date. There's a time. So
DM was wrong. We get free gold.
it will get an attack on you because you dared try to attack it. It's gonna try to bite you.
Did nothing hit then?
Oh no, the 30s hit. So you got a bite, a gore, and a claw.
Okay.
And so for the simplicity's sake, you will get plus 5 to the damage. And it will also have to roll a save. You'll on the form of the dragon, it should give you the damage in brackets.
Yes. So you said
So-
the bite hit basically?
So the bite, a claw, and a gore. And
Yeah.
all of them get plus 5 to their damage. So it's like for the bite, it's 2d8 plus 5 damage. For the claw, it's 2d6 plus 5.
Okay.
For the gore, it's whatever the dice is plus 5.
Gore is also.
So all
Okay.
3 did not hit though, right?
Yeah, so you hit with 3 of 6 attacks.
I made 6. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You made 6 attacks. So, plus 25. I do believe that its bite hit you. So it does 2d4 plus 10. So Lauren, you take 15 damage as you inflict. Okay.
I guess I was wondering, so if my claw attack hit, does it have to roll that fort save?
Yeah, it has to roll the fort save. So I was going to. So that is 36 plus 11. That is 47 minus that is a good chunk of damage on it. And now it has to roll a save or be paralyzed. And its save versus your horrific paralysis, it probably will make the save, but it actually fails.
It did fail.
And so it is now paralyzed. As you came behind it, bit it, gored it, and then sunk your claws into its back, and it cannot move.
Okay. So it attacked me before I attacked it.
It
Okay.
kind of did. You did like a mutual attack,
All right.
and then you paralyzed it. So, it is now time for the Valkyries. This Valkyrie's charging at you, Onan.
She's
This
gonna
Valkyrie-
take a bite attack.
Actually, both of them are charging at you because you breath weaponed them.
Yes. I was not alone in this, but I sure did.
No, but they think Tiamos is gonna have to fight that demon, so they
Okay.
are fighting you.
Let me roll my. What my attack bonus even be? +6. All right.
Oh yeah, it should be more. It's your base attack bonus plus your strength mod, which is much higher for being a dragon.
Strength now is.
And Tiamos didn't say he did his rage song.
It can't be a 7. Okay. All right. I missed.
That's coming as soon as my turn rolls around.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Actually, I realized that they would come in closer, and then they'd just chuck their spear at you. Like,
All right.
and it's a returning spear. And so it is. What is your? Nah, they would actually come in and poke you. I have to read their stat blocks. Now, what is your armor class?
31.
Okay, that is not a critical fumble. 1 hit. And okay. 2 hits. Not a critical fumble. And okay, so 2 hits on you.
All right.
You have you have lightning resistance, I imagine?
Yes, the whole party does.
Okay, so you do not take the lightning damage that their spears would do. But you're still going to take the mighty poke damage.
Huh?
2d8.
Poke damage.
Yep.
Oh no.
Go for
Poke,
it.
Oh, none. You take 34 damage as they
Is that 2 separate hits?
2
Physical?
separate hits.
I take 14 damage. Iron
Damage
Skin
reduction.
activates.
Ah, okay.
Because Onan has always been a badass. Also, that's piercing damage. I don't even need Iron Skin. That's just being a dragon.
They have magic weapons. It bypasses the dragon's damage reduction.
Oh. That's my...
So your
I
iron
see.
skin still works.
All right.
Okay, it's the demon's turn. This demon is paralyzed. This
Correct.
demon starts doing an attack on Tiamos because Tiamos is right in front of it. So, what is Tiamos's AC?
35.
35. That's great. That is what I like to hear. So the bite misses. And the claws, 1 hit, 2 hit. Okay, 2 hit. So actually, every time he missed, your AC went down by 1. He still only hit you twice. Tiamos, you also get now a will save you'll get a will save on your turn.
Okay.
To kind of shrug off these penalties. However, it did hit you, and it's now going to deal. Okay. I'm just combining because the two of the claws hit you, and then rend off additional flesh. Because they have rend. So the 2 claws hit you for 24, and then you take an additional 17 damage. So total, you take 41 damage
On 2 attacks.
on 2 attacks.
Okay.
Your damage reduction applies, slightly reduces the total.
Yeah.
Okay. Saruman, you have a paralyzed target right in front of you. You could do a coup de grace.
Let's do it.
Okay, so roll an attack roll. Don't roll a 1.
Don't say that.
I'm affecting your dice karma right now. It's a computer program, but I can affect it. I have that power.
Oh my god.
It's
Hey.
okay.
That
You hit.
was 2 ones.
So, you get a sneak attack because it literally can't defend itself.
Okay.
Roll your damage plus sneak attack.
Okay.
It will need to make a ludicrous fortitude save.
I'm just gonna confirm this is it. Just give me 1 second.
I mean, it has a good fort save, but yes, that is your damage.
Cool.
It's going to valiantly try to roll to not die. Really valiantly, actually. It
Wow.
still dies. Actually, no, with a 20, I think a 20 is on an automatic success on a save.
God damn it.
Is it? It might be.
I think it is. And so you still do 41 damage. And now it's bleeding for an additional 7 damage. And its AC is reduced by 14. So it'll be very easy to kill it next round. Unfortunately, it had a 5% chance of living, and it did.
Aw. That's upsetting.
Okay, Lalara, it is your turn. You are no longer bound by having to deal with the ritual.
Holy shit, okay.
You currently have two Valkyries trying to mess up O'Nun, who probably needs a little bit of
Oh,
help.
hit me with that breath weapon.
Don't hit you?
No, do it.
He has a lot
Blow
of
him up.
cold.
Breath weapon is standard?
Yep. So you could move up to 120 feet, and then do a breath weapon.
In fact, you could probably move around here and hit, like, all these people. Because with our cold shield, thanks to Mozgus, we don't give a crap.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Here, no, don't worry. Don't worry. You can go on top of it now. I moved you. So it's a 60-foot. Okay, actually, this is exactly what. Ignore the fact that this looks like it's fire.
Down, shoot.
It's the exact opposite of fire. You like invert colors in this?
Oh god, I'm on fire.
Oh god. I've been lied to about her the entire time.
So
Oh, you wouldn't be able to hit.
She'd have to move a little further in, that's all.
Yeah. We're like right here.
Yeah,
That'd be
no
great.
big deal. Because you're flying, it doesn't really matter.
okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, it would hit it. Okay, you fly over there. You take a deep breath in as the air crystallizes around your mouth, and you let forth a great torrent of cold. Roll 12d8 cold damage. The Valkyries make their save. The corpulent demon thing does not. Okay, 54.
See if Ronan's great reflex saves her. It does not.
Tiamos, also roll a reflex save.
Okay.
I mean, you aren't likely to be hurt by it, but okay. So, take 54 off of your cold shield.
Okay.
I know, so heartbreaking.
I am heartbroken.
The shield comes
And
and
the
the shield
va-
goes. Such
Easy
is
come,
life.
easy go. Will you let him go?
No.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck was that?
Cat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm beginning to believe that you guys are just going to be using breath weapons all the time now.
I
Oh,
mean,
And I might have
yeah.
to introduce some of the cool breath weapon based spells that 3.0 had. Like where you can make an elemental out of your breath,
oh, that's cool.
which is cool. Which is also super thematic. It is now the Meerut. It's going to try to break free.
Okay.
Actually,
It
Ah.
has to. Yeah.
I'm just wondering. It has Dimension Door.
Okay.
Can it? Do you have something that prevents it from
I
Dimension Door?
don't. Not
Okay.
already prepped. That is sad.
So it has it as a spell-like ability.
So concentration check?
It would have to roll concentration check against a what is
Wow.
the CMD of Akane?
50.
Okay. It fails its concentration check,
Wow.
so it's going to try, because there's no critical success on a concentration check. And it is going to try to struggle its way out. Almost.
Actually,
Okay.
it was still 12 off because her natural CMD is 50, but breaking out of her grapple is 60.
Hell yeah, because of the glue seal.
Yeah, just it's covered in glue. Demons and glue, everybody.
Okay. Well, that was its turn, Tiamos. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to rage.
Okay, that is now a swift action. So, you have the rest of your turn. Because at level 13, it became a swift action.
When do I have to make that will save?
You can make it now.
Okay.
You pass it, your AC, the negative to your AC is gone.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this thing.
okay? Roll your full attack. Re-roll one of the 28s to see if it's a critical fumble.
Okay. Nope.
It is not. So you hit twice. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Hold on just a second.
Okay, and while you roll that damage, Mosgus, Todd, we can start your turn.
Okay. I was thinking about it, and dropping things isn't really an option.
No, this thing can fly.
And we're on the ground, or we're grappled anyway.
The Tiamos gives two mighty slams to the demon's corpulent form and takes off chunks of it.
Nice.
It is angry, still able to attack, but you definitely hurt it heavily there. Okay.
Ooh.
You're doing a full attack?
Yeah, as Mosgus. And I assume those hit. I know the crit hits.
They definitely do, especially because the top one crits.
Yes. And I get ×3. Because Lance. And then a regular. I should have just done ×4. Whatever. So
Okay.
this seems a little weird and video gamey, but let me know if this works. Can Akane drop it as a free action and then do a full round attack?
Let's see.
Just release the grapple as a free action?
I think releasing grapple is a free action. So for now, yes, you can actually. You can just, at the beginning of Akane's turn, Akane lets go and then just does a flurry of attacks.
Yes. So I'm going to do...
Okay, the...
Oh, shit. I'm
You
sorry.
might want to fly up 5
I
for the
get
high ground.
And
Uh,
also to be out of blast radius.
no, it's fine. I just realized I also get another attack because holy shit, because of haste.
Ah,
Is 31 a hit?
yes. 30 is its AC.
So there's another
Okay,
45.
so you know that greater heroism that you like spiked Mozgus's drink, and now he thinks he's really strong.
Mhm.
It's really working. It added a little bit of pep to his step.
So
Very good.
1 and then okay, that's the confirm. 3 minus 5. Okay,
My goodness, I think you hit.
so that's
Put all of the damage. How many hits?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 hits and 1 crits for, so it's basically 2.
Okay,
So 5.
and let's see. Do you banish this Mayroot back to its realm?
Potentially.
I do believe that you do banish this Mayroot back to its realm.
Awesome. I was also gonna
my
proc
God.
a grapple because of the hits to grapple it again, which would have been stupid. But because the attack itself procs the grab, so
Yep. You manage to. You lance it several times in the head. Akane drops it and claws it horrifically.
it's like juggling with like
And-
a mouse.
And you realize that, like, as its body breaks apart, an infinite series of cogs just spill out of it like blood and then dissipate into the air as it just fades into but a cloud of cogs and nothingness. Okay, Unknown, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, the monkey spends his whole turn just like pointing at Mozgus,
Oh.
and making
Oh, yes.
angry gestures as if he was so excited for this explosion, and now it's not going to happen. But Onana is just going to take another breath weapon for these ones, not her, not the dragon blood one, but her dragon form one. Which is only
Okay.
like 12d6. Oh no, it's 12d8 actually. No, it's 8d8.
8D.
There we go. Not
Uh,
89d8. Jeez. That would have been. And
I'm
29.
sorry. I have to find something for Snake. Where
First
is
blood.
it? Yeah, where's my first blood soundtrack? Like, darn it! I thought I was better than this. How could I lose it? It's just in a giant stack of stuff.
I never get first blood either, just based on my playstyle.
We have to. Good. I found it again, so.
Yeah.
Goes to Mozgus for the first time in forever. Okay. So, what I'm seeing there is. Okay, and they're going to do their reflex saves. Okay, they take half damage and then damage reduction. You still hurt them, but they're shrugging off a fair amount of your piercing breath weapon. They seem to get annoyed at how much breath weapon is coming their way.
They're practically blind at this point.
Okay, Shakti, it is your turn. You can also do an attack. You could try a coup de grace on this, or you can fly over. You could do your bladed dash and just start attacking this one. As you did notice the fountain of blood come from this one. So do you want to finish it off, or do you want to let Saruman finish it off?
I'll let Saruman finish this one off.
Okay,
I'm
so...
going to bleed to death.
Yay.
That fool.
God, you are so anime.
Anime dragon, yo.
Like after images of your draconic self appear, you get an extra bite attack, and then you get to roll. So effectively, roll 1d8, 1d20 plus 18. Actually, no,
Or
plus
should I do
28
28.
from the bladed dash. 1d20 plus 28. Okay, your bladed dash hits. Then roll 3 1d20 plus 20s and 3 1d20 plus 15s. These are flanking with TMOs. So you're being a flank buddy to TMOs.
Oh no. Do I need to reroll that first one?
Yes, but we can do that after.
Okay. And you said plus 18? Right? Hope.
Okay. So which one was your reroll?
Reroll? I haven't.
Okay. And then do the reroll of the 1d20 plus 20. Okay, so it is just a normal miss.
Yay.
Okay, the 18 should have been plus 15, so that
Oh, sorry.
your gores and your tail slap don't hit, but your bite, and one claw does hit. So roll your bite damage twice and your claw damage once, and it has to roll fort save or be paralyzed. It's not paralyzed, but it does take damage.
I like to paralyze things.
Yeah, you guys are kind of.
Claw.
I hear an echo in the night.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's add this damage. Let's add this up. So you start taking chunks out of him. And
Meaty.
it hurts. Yeah, meaty. Okay. It is now time for the Valkyries. Okay.
Come on, Valkyries, be more impressive this time.
The Valkyries are now that there's two of you throwing breath weapons around it. They're actually going to take a. They're gonna fly off like a retreating fly, and they both cast heal on themselves.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dang.
I can do that too. So cool.
It's now the demon's turn. This demon's paralyzed. This one is going to try to attack Tiamos because Tiamos did a lot of damage to it last turn. Actually, Tiamos, I need you to roll a will save.
Okay.
As it you pass, it tried to use dominate person on you.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that would have been kind of bad.
Realizing that the dominate person didn't work, it is going to fly up to this corner. Both Shakti and Tiamos get a single attack against it. Shakti, you can choose to use your claw. So Lauren, you can choose to use your claw.
I keep forgetting my mic's off. I do. I choose to use my.
Okay, so roll an attack with claw, and for Tiamos, roll an attack with your hammer, as it just tries to flee, because it doesn't want to be smashed.
Because it's a coward.
Because it's intelligent.
Because it's a coward.
Yeah, fine. You can have your interpretation. Learn your claw does not hit. But Tiamos' hammer does.
Nice.
Okay, so Tiamos, roll your damage.
Oh,
And then it will be Saruman's turn. So you roll your damage, Saruman. While Tiamos finishes his damage, I want Alexandra to roll hers and to see if our dear demon survives the experience.
Wait, you don't want me to roll my to hit?
I actually realized with coup de grace you don't need to roll to hit
Okay,
because it's a full round action and they have to be helpless in front of you.
cool.
So,
That
it's
makes
kind
sense.
of like, oh, on the executioner block, the executioner just like whiffs.
It's really embarrassing.
Okay. Does it roll another 20? No, it doesn't. It dies. It had to reach a 41. It's your damage plus 5. Is the fort save against that. It was already bleeding, and you could see it trying to move its clawed form, but you just slice its head off. And it disappears in a cloud of demonic ichor.
Woo!
Woo. It is now Lalara's turn. The Valkyries have backed off.
Let's see.
Remember, you can still cast spells and do hexes.
I'm going to ice teleport that guy.
Okay. They have to roll a will save, which is not their best stat. They...
Ice crystal teleport. Yeah.
Okay. What is the save DC? What did they have
Looks
to
like
roll?
25.
It fails.
Nice.
The Valkyrie... Where are you teleporting it to?
Right there.
Okay.
Present for Timos.
Roll 1d4. It will get to Tiamos in 2 rounds,
Oh,
but it's currently in a it's frozen as a block of ice. It can't do anything, and in 2 rounds it will appear right next to Tiamos.
Can I
Isn't it
get?
flying way up in the air?
It falls.
I can reach it.
Just trying to think. Ice teleport.
I think it's technically ice crystal teleport.
It's ice crystal teleport. Yeah, it's long range.
Very long range.
It's actually like a really good spell.
First trapped in ice, during which it's paralyzed, aware, but unable to take any physical actions and begins to teleport. So, the ice, it doesn't say it would fall to the ground, so... So for the fact that I don't want it to just shatter on the ground and ruin this whole cool effect, the ice stays in the air.
Okay.
Rule of cool says the ice stays in the air because it's a weird crystal teleportation thing. Okay. So
Can I
you have a
do
move
feign?
action. Yeah,
I do
you can
feign?
totally do feign.
Because I totally forgot about
Oh
him.
yeah, you missed a turn.
I did. It's okay. So speed is 30 feet.
He can do an eye laser at this one. Remember, he has eye lasers. It's telekinesis, Kyle.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so what are the things I need to know about the eye laser?
It's a special attack.
Okay.
I-beam. Once per round, as a standard action, Pantherian can unleash a beam of blinding light at a target within 60 feet. I might have to move.
Okay.
As a ranged touch attack, the beam deals 2d8 points of fire damage. Any creature struck by this beam must succeed at a DC 18 Fortitude save or be blinded for 1 hour.
Okay.
Wow.
So I can. How far are you? So I can move 30.
Yeah, you can move to the end of that. And oh, it's within. So roll. So you see the blinding light in the upper part of the stat block. So it says roll a ranged touch attack.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Pantherian Golem Pathfinder. Oh, I have to probably do Archives of Nethys or something like that. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. So, if you look where you're seeing the offense section,
I can do a haste. After 1 round of combat, I can do haste as a free action.
Action, yes.
Huh.
So with the Pantherian, if you look at the offense, it says bite plus 22, and it does the damage. And then for special attack, why doesn't it say what the bonus to its eye beam is? That is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't actually need. Oh, okay, that's weird. For now, do plus 15, and we'll figure out what the plus should be
Like,
afterwards. So 1d20 plus 15, because you
Okay.
need to actually hit them with the eye beam. Pew! You hit, because touchy C is low, and it makes the save. But you still do the 2d8 plus 5 points of fire damage. 2d8 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Pew! You do the damage regardless of if they make the save.
But he's not blinded, right?
He's sadly not blinded, but you do some damage. It is looking very heavily hurt. Especially because now frickin' laser beams are happening. It would be the Marut's turn, but it isn't. It is now Tiamos.
Onan says, Tiamos, I got a plan to get you after that thing.
Okay.
So you can delay a turn if you want, or if you're going after that thing. It's all up to you.
I will delay a turn.
All right.
Okay. Moscus, it is your turn.
All right. Well, gonna turn. Whoop.
Are you going after a
I'm-
Valkyrie?
I'm going after whatever's left, and it looks like that's the only thing that isn't frozen in ice.
nope,
There's
there's
also.
Oh, he got transported over there.
Yeah.
Oh, he fled.
Oh,
over
he's
there,
a
and then
he's
the
a huge
Pantherian
coward.
Shot like a fiery eye beam that didn't blind it, but still hurt it.
All right, let's chase after this coward.
See? Moscus agrees.
Huge coward. Smart, but still. So let me do one of these. That's a hit. That's damage. Ooh, max.
It dies.
Damn it. Makane's like, I'm gonna... And then it just kind of falls, and she's like...
It falls and then
Disappointed.
it disintegrates and it like dissolves.
She wanted another plaything. She has too much knowledge now, and all she wants to do is go back to murdering things.
Why was I cursed with knowing what I am? I was happy when I was merely hungry or bored.
Like a cat.
All right.
It is now Onun's turn.
Hanan uses telekinetic charge on Tiamos.
Nice.
Throw
She's going to
him
take
up.
him. She's going to take him up as high as she can and basically drop him down as a charge on that thing. So you
Okay,
make an immediate
Tiamos.
attack. Yeah, immediate action to attack it, and then I'm hoping land on it.
Okay, so Tiamos, you get a free immediate action attack as you are thrown at the Valkyrie.
With the +2 bonuses if charging.
Matt, are you there?
Yeah.
Nice. You hit.
Oof.
Okay.
Risky.
Okay. So plus 40 coming out. Plus 49. You hit it. Roll an acrobatics check to land on the Pegasus.
And acrobatics.
Something that almost none of you have.
This is
Well,
gonna
he has 20.
this is gonna be bad.
Can't
We have
wait.
power, but not grace.
So that's actually something I do have.
Yeah.
No, the monkey
Power.
returns to Hanan.
Okay.
And this is the start of your turn if you delayed it to here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but I still want to see if he's on the ground
Yeah.
or if he's on the horse.
I mean, he could have delayed it to this exact moment. Grapple check.
You know
Wow.
what?
Wow.
You land on the horse, and both you, the horse, and the Valkyrie end up on the ground. The horse was never staying afloat with both Valkyrie and you.
My poor horse.
Perfect.
So, Tiamos,
Yes.
you take 16 points of damage, but they also take 16 points of damage. And now it is your turn. You standing on the horse. Everyone on the
Are they
ground.
prone?
No, but Tiamos does get
Okay.
+2 for having the high ground by literally standing on the person's mount.
My horse now. I'm gonna play whack-a-mole.
Okay. Hit. And you can roll your damage, yeah. But it's a bit of a formality. Okay, so every other threat is dealt with. The Valkyrie is being teleported to around there in a turn. So I assume that if all of you just wait, she's going to die.
Yeah.
Between Saruman preparing an action, and Tiamos and Shakti and Mozgus, I'm not gonna.
There's
It
no
is a
real
form-
point.
There's no real point. The Valkyrie teleports, the ice crystal shatters. She doesn't know what's happening. A swift series of blows sends her back into the plane from whence she came. None of these outsiders died here, but all of them felt a lot of pain. And you guys are let on to the next room.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Keeps
so
going.
Are you guys? Well, it is a test for the mantle, the most important thing that this empire has. But
That's a good stopping point then, I think.
I'm going to.
Oh no.
The only thing is that are you guys going to go through the now stable portal above the altar, and should I just move you into the next place and show you what it looks like,
Sure.
and then leave the cliffhanger there?
Yeah, just to make sure you've actually prepared for the level. You always got to be suspicious.
A portal has opened up. I assume you guys just kind of.
Oh yeah, I gotta The monkey picks up his bag of explosives. One of these days he's gonna get to use them.
I don't know if you saw, but Alexander is like out of commission for a few minutes. Her laptop's crazy.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
And my phone's the best, so like
well, all of you still have your form of the dragon. All of you dragon people are still there.
It's been like 3 rounds tops.
Yeah. And
Oh, you forgot the cat.
and I get my
You
bird.
forgot Fane.
yeah. Oh, yep. You're right. You're right. God, this platform's gonna be a little bit tight.
I take the horse with me.
The horse disappears with the Valkyrie.
I am angry.
Good.
You can
Use
be as
that
angry
rage.
as you want.
The horse
It's-
broke.
You broke it.
Horse machine broke.
If it's too
Okay.
I'm gonna go searching the plains to find that specific horse, and I'm gonna tame it.
side quest, post campaign epilogue.
Yep.
If you push like Mazgas and Tiamos in front of the group, I think that'd be fine. If it's crowded.
Okay, don't worry. You guys will see what happens. You guys step through the portal, and you are on a gray stone platform in a roiling sea of darkness and light.
Ooh.
The darkness and light seem to be eating each other and swirling around the platform. As long as you stay on the platform, the energies do not touch you. You see 2 figures within the light, and you see a figure within the light and a figure within the dark. And I'm going to end the session there.
This is gonna be a moral dilemma.
If we kill both
Ooh,
of them at the same time.
It just might be.
No, you
It's
don't know.
not gonna be a moral dilemma.
Okay, so thank you for playing. How's next week looking for people?
Good.
Good.
Right?
Thanks, stream.
Okay. Good night, stream.
Goodbye, stream.